Today's lesson is on circles and circumference. First, we're going to look at some vocabulary. A circle is the set of all points in a plane that are the same distance from a point called the center. The radius is the distance from the center to any point on the circle. And the diameter is the distance across the circle through the center. Now we'll look at our key idea for radius and diameter. The diameter d of a circle is twice the radius r. The radius r of a circle is 1/2 the diameter d. So the diameter equals 2r, and the radius equals d divided by 2. For our first example, we're finding a radius and a diameter. For A, the diameter of a circle is 20 feet. Find the radius. For the diameter, we're going across the circle. So the diameter is 20 feet. In order to find the radius, we take the diameter and we divide it by 2. So 20 divided by 2 is 10. So the radius is 10 feet. For B, the radius of a circle is 7 meters. Find the diameter. The diameter equals 2 times the radius. In this problem, the radius is 7, so we will take 2 times 7 to get the diameter, and 2 times 7 is 14. So the diameter is 14 meters. Now we have an additional example. You can pause the video and try it on your own, or you may follow along. The diameter of a circle is 16 centimeters. Find the radius. If we want to find the radius, we have the radius is equal to the diameter divided by 2. The diameter is 16 centimeters. So our radius is going to be equal to 16 divided by 2, and 16 divided by 2 is 8. So the radius is 8 centimeters. For number 2, the radius of a circle is 9 yards. Find the diameter. The diameter is equal to 2 times the radius. So for this problem, the diameter would be equal to 2 times 9, and 2 times 9 is 18, so the diameter is 18 yards. Now we're going to look at some vocabulary. The distance around a circle is called the circumference. The ratio, circumference over diameter, is the same for every circle and is represented by the Greek letter pi, called pi. The value of pi can be approximated as 3.14 or 22/7. Now we have a key idea for circumference of a circle. The circumference C of a circle is equal to pi times the diameter d, or pi times twice the radius r. So you can see that our circumference is equal to pi times our diameter, or we can say that our circumference is equal to 2 times pi times the radius. For our second example, we're finding circumferences of circles. For A, we're going to find the circumference of the flying disc. We're going to use 3.14 for pi. If you look at the flying disc, you can see that we know the radius. We are going from the center to the outside, so that would be the radius. So we'll use the formula C equals 2 pi r, which is 2 times pi times the radius. So we're going to have 2 times 3.14, because that's what pi equals, times 5, because our radius is 5. And when we multiply 2 times 3.14 times 5, we will get 31.4, or 31 4/10. So the circumference is about 31 4/10 inches. For B, we're going to find the circumference of the watch face. We're going to use 22/7 for pi. For the watch face, we know the diameter because we're going all the way across our circle and we're passing through our center. So our diameter is 28 millimeters. So we're going to use the formula C equals pi d, or pi times diameter. For this problem, we're going to use 22/7 for pi, and we're going to multiply that by 28. When we multiply 22/7 times 28, we'll get 88. So the circumference is about 88 millimeters. Now we have an additional example. You can pause the video and try it on your own, or you may follow along. Find the circumference of the object. Use 3.14 or 22/7 for pi. So for number 3, we have that the radius is 2 centimeters. So we're going to use the formula C equals 2 pi r, because we know the radius in this problem. So we're going to have 2 times, and in this problem I'm going to use 3.14. So 3.14 times r, which is 2. So now I need to multiply 2 times 3.14 times 2. We can multiply this in any order, so we could go ahead and do 2 times 2 first, because we can do that mentally, and 2 times 2 is 4. So now we'll take 3.14 and multiply that by 4. 4 times 4 is 16. We'll carry our 1. 4 times 1 is 4, plus 1 is 5. And 4 times 3 is 12. Now we're going to move our decimal 2 places over. So 1, 2. And we're going to get 12.56. And our label would be centimeters. So our circumference is 12 56/100 centimeters. Now we'll look at number 4. For this problem, we have the diameter because we're going all the way across our circle. So we're going to use circumference equals pi d. For this problem, we use 22/7. You could use either 3.14 or 22/7 for any of these problems. But we're going to go ahead and just use 22/7 for this one. So for pi, we have 22/7. And then we're going to multiply that by our diameter, which is 14. So times 14. We can make this a fraction by putting a 1 underneath it. Now I can simplify my 7 and 14 by dividing by 7. So 7 divided by 7 is 1, and 14 divided by 7 is 2. Now I can multiply. 22 times 2 is 44, and 1 times 1 will be 1 on the bottom. So my answer is just 44. And then my label would be feet. Now we'll look at number 5. For number 5, we have the diameter. The diameter is 9 inches. So once again, we'll use the formula C equals pi d. For this problem, I'm going to go ahead and use 3.14. So for pi, I have 3.14, and I'm going to multiply that by my diameter, which is 9. So now 3.14 times 9. 9 times 4 is 36. I'll carry my 3. 9 times 1 is 9. Plus 3 is 12. I'll carry my 1. 9 times 3 is 27. Plus 1 is 28. I'll move my decimal 2 places over, so 1, 2, and that would give me 28.26, and my label would be inches. So I have 28 and 26/100 inches. Don't forget to fill out your notes, and remember to watch the video again if needed.